Here we go. Welcome to today's Lonely Mountains Downhill Daily Ride. See how I did yesterday? I didn't do anything beyond my stream. It was another no crash penalty daily, which I'm just not a fan of. I was 23rd at the end of my stream, and I dropped down to 25th. So I'm okay with that. I don't really enjoy the no crash penalty dailies. There have been a few exceptions to the rule that that I didn't mind or I even enjoyed, but for the most part, the no crash dailies I just find incredibly tedious. So, hello there, 97. Welcome to the stream. So let's see what we have today. We've got the Sierra Rivera Mountain, Devil's Cut is the trail, Boar is the bike. We have revised checkpoints, nighttime, and there it is. No crash penalty. Well, I'm hoping the fact that it's Sierra Rivera, which is my favorite mountain, hopefully that'll counteract the fact that it's another no crash penalty daily. I feel like we've had way too many of these no crash penalty dailies in a row. And I just haven't been enjoying them. I don't know. It's like they just don't click for me. OTR is pulling away from me because I've had some of these lower rankings because I'm not putting much effort into the no crash penalty dailies. But anyway, let's just see. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be good. Can't judge a book by its cover. Got to see what's happening before we make a judgment call. So I'm gonna go in here, turn up the gamma. Let's turn it down one. And let's give this a go. So we'll have to discover where the checkpoints are. So I'm going to go slowly at first, and then I'll just keep grinding until I get a fast time. Or if I start getting bored with the daily, then I'll oh, I think there it is. I see it. Okay. It also seems like we've been getting the boar a lot recently. I wonder if there's a way to ride across that wall there. It's like if we go like this and then boost off. I think that's possible. I'm definitely going to try it. Sorry, I'm just taking a drink of water here. I had some salted mixed nuts as a snack this afternoon. Bunch of protein. And okay, we can try either just launching or getting to that one platform and launching off of there. So we can go like this. We actually went too far, okay. So I'm pretty sure that's doable. I just need to go a little bit lighter. So that I can make it through that opening to hit the checkpoint. Not far enough. Yeah, but some salty mixed nuts. Ooh, that didn't count. I wonder if I have to be on the ground to trigger that one. I'm definitely going to try a few more times. I was also a little bit far to the left, so maybe that's why it didn't count. No, that's definitely not going to be far enough. I disagree with that crash, but it's okay. Is that it? Is that it? It's close. That's close. I'm just still too far left. I need to cut off the angle more. Where am I going? And I apparently hit something that was invisible. Because I don't believe I clipped the side of that rock. I think maybe the hitbox for the hitbox for the rock was further than it appeared to be. Maybe? Damn, that was close. I gotta figure out the right amount of boost to get there. I had the right angle that time, but the boost was too much. Too far left and short. Far left again. Too far left again. I just can't find that angle. I can't seem to find that darned angle. Better, but I think I'm short. I am short. Just shy. Too hard. Man, finding that sweet spot is really difficult. Because you're pretty much like almost trying to make like a basketball shot with your bike. You're trying to get it in through that opening. For some reason I got 0 boost off of that, even though I was holding down the boost button. Happens sometimes, and there I go off the cliff. And honestly, like, if I could just launch off of that spot over and over again, but the fact that I have to drive 10 seconds just to attempt this is kind of annoying. And once again, another reason why I dislike the no crash penalty dailies, because it encourages you to do this. It encourages you to waste your time and lose your mind. I'm just going to be blunt about it. So I kind of think that's the way that I want to go. I want to drop down, not like that. When I drop down, no, not like that. I want to drop down to this one and then drop down. Except that time he crashed. Before he was landing it, now he's crashing. So I feel like I can get a better angle off of the lower part down here. Too hard? Yeah. And still too far to the left. But it's actually quicker, you can see, because I was actually less than 10 seconds at that point, which I had not been able to achieve prior. Too far left? Too far left. think this is good. We got it. It was slow, but we got it. 11:58. I should be like 2 seconds faster than that. But now I know that it is possible, so... Alright. Checkpoint number 2. Where are we at? We'll go slowly, discover its location, and then we will go quicker. Oh! Oh, it counted it. Damn you. Well, I'm redoing that because I don't want to have a 20-second checkpoint. Lovely. That was fantastic. I would much rather do like the entire trail 50 times, trying to get for like a complete no crash run, rather than do like one run that takes me an hour just trying to get... There we go, we got it. It was even slower. Whatever. Awesome. Another thing that I find really weird with these revised checkpoints, I like the revised checkpoints, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say anything that I dislike the revised checkpoints, but I just find it weird how sometimes you'll have like 20 to 30 second long sections, and then you'll have sections that are like 3 seconds long. And I'm not even exaggerating. Check a couple days ago, there was a section that was 2.5 seconds. And you know that if we've got 10 sections here and that one was close to 20 seconds, we're definitely going to have some really short sections coming up. Hey Robert, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. Doing the Lonely Mountains downhill daily ride. Unfortunately, it is a no crash penalty daily, which is my least favorite, but I'll get through it. I just probably won't be grinding it out like I enjoy grinding out some of the other dailies, but these no crash penalty ones I just kind of find tedious, and yeah, they're just not really, they don't appeal to me. I can understand why some people enjoy them, but they're just not my cup of tea. Alright, let's just go slowly and try to find a checkpoint. Guessing it's not here. I'll go slowly. Once I see the checkpoint, I'll hit my bail button. There it is. Almost bet you there's like, you can launch off this way. No. Apparently not. But maybe this way? Still need to be further to the left. Still not far enough. Alright, I think I just need to go fast through this one. There is a launching point for a death drop. I just don't feel like wasting my time looking for it. Honestly, with the no crash penalty dailies, if I can make the top 30, I'm satisfied and I can just hang it up for the day. I just don't really enjoy doing this over and over again. For me, it just feels like a big waste of time, but I did not press to go up against the wall, Mr. Bicyclist. Hey Swick, welcome to the stream, man. Got another no crash penalty daily, my favorite. If you didn't notice, I was saying that with a lot of sarcasm in a Viking voice because I can't stand the no crash penalty dailies. I would say this alone ruins the daily rides for me. Somewhere here. Now it's close. Probably just have to drop off slower. Close. Maybe I'll try that again a few more times. At least it'll be quicker than going all the way around. Because then when I crash, it just feels like a huge waste of time having to get back there. A little bit more to the right. Too far to the right, and just not far enough. They definitely take time to capture and edit, and for me it's just, I like to do a run. I'd much rather let's say if I spend let's say 45 minutes. Okay, let's say 45 minutes. I would much rather in 45 minutes do 15 runs and each time improve slightly rather than spend 45 minutes on one run just doing like Hail Mary launches over and over and over and praying that I hit a checkpoint. To me, like that, it's not fun. I like to see my progress as I'm playing the game, as opposed to just like hammering my head against a wall, which is exactly what these no crash penalty dailies feel like. I didn't mind them at first, but man, after a whole season and a half of doing this, I'm pretty sick and tired of them. we go. Where are we going? I think I'm confused as to where I am. I thought we were already at the bridge, but I guess... Oh no, there's the bridge. Oh, it's already here? Yeah, I definitely feel like we've been having way too many of these no crash penalty dailies. I might go back and actually see how many we've had, but it feels like 40% of the dailies this season have been no crash penalties. But that might be just me might just feel like it's more than it actually is just because I dislike it, and usually if you dislike something, it feels more prominent than it actually is. If that makes any sense. Yeah, like, I could be mistaken, but I feel like at least 3 of the last 4 have been nighttime. Okay, let's just go see where the heck the checkpoint is, and I'll bail before I get there. We're actually really close to the end, and we still have, like, we're only halfway through the checkpoints, so obviously the last 5 are going to be very closely spaced together, or at least it appears that way. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm guessing we go something like... Oh, shoot. Like this, and then we launch off of somewhere here. Maybe further. Oh, that's a crash. I hope the developers don't mind, but in the Discord today, when it came up and showed that it was another no crash penalty daily, I gave it a thumbs down. But that's just me. I know, like, my buddy who just is getting into the game recently, he enjoys it because he feels like he actually has a chance to compete because he can kind of grind and do that over and over again, which I can kind of also understand because when I first started playing the game, I enjoyed the no crash penalty dailies because I was new to the game and it kind of gave me that opportunity. Like, you know, I would spend 2 hours grinding it out and I was able to achieve it, but... Okay, I'm going the wrong way. So, that one turn is where I think I need to launch. There definitely weren't this many at the beginning of the season. It definitely doesn't feel like there was. There was a cool death drop I found for the 44th daily. I can't remember which one was the 44th, but I definitely have found some cool death drops. And I've no issue with death drops, but I definitely, actually, maybe here, maybe that's where I want to go. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure things out here on this section. Like, I really... Ooh, got it. I really enjoyed what was it? A few days ago when we had the double crash penalty. I think it was 2 days ago. We had the double crash penalty, and there was 2 death drops. One at the very beginning, and the second one was the second last checkpoint. And I was actually able to do a perfect run with only 2 crashes, but both those crashes were intended death drops. Like, that felt good. While, like, some of these death drops, I don't know, it just feels like if you have to try 100 times before you actually nail it, it doesn't feel like a good death drop. If you can get it on the first try, then it feels good. Or even like within 2 or 3 tries. But if it's such a difficult death drop to hit that you have to try it 100 times, and you're just crossing your fingers and praying that you trigger it and hit it, to me that doesn't feel good. But that's just my opinion. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, the one from 2 days ago. Yeah. No. Okay, now I understand what you meant by 4-4. Uh-oh, too much there? Yeah, I hit a cactus too. A 100 times isn't a lot for a short section. You know what? I think it just... I think it's maybe my personality. I hate doing the same thing over and over again. Like, I was playing a game last night I was streaming. It's called Crisis of Brigade. It's a VR game, and it's a shooter. So I've got the aim controller, which is a gun. A gun-shaped controller. And you're kind of like... there was an old arcade game called Time Crisis. And so you're not actually moving around. You just get put into these places, and you need to shoot all the enemies down, and then you move on to the next area. And so the game is separated into 3 levels, and I'm on the 2nd level. And you actually have a 7-minute time limit to beat the whole level. But I kept dying. I kept dying, and after 45 minutes, I just said, I can't do this anymore. Like, from me, I was enjoying the game, but there was one part at the very end of the level, which was another frustrating thing, because, like, if you have something that causes you to die at the beginning of a level, it's not bad because you don't have to redo that much. But when you go through an entire level and then, oh shoot, I should have done that faster. Whatever, I don't care. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't think the checkpoint would be coming up at that point. I should have known because we're at the final 4 checkpoints and there's like less than 30 seconds left in the whole trail. Anyway, so I pretty much stopped playing the game because I kept getting to the same point. I would even like take 0 hits in the whole level, and then I would get to the final boss, and the final boss would hit me 3 times in a row, and I would be instantly dead. And it infuriated me. But some people, they're okay with doing that. Like playing over and over and over the exact same section over and over. For me, I start to lose my mind. I get incredibly irritated with it. But some people enjoy it, so I don't know. Just not my cup of tea. It's kind of like the Dark Souls games. I know people love the Dark Souls games. To me, all it is grinding. It's like try over and over and over again until you finally get it. Well, I don't know. Like to me, it doesn't. It's not fun. I would much rather do something successfully numerous times, but try to improve how successful I am, rather than try over and over to just be successful once. Does that make sense? Yeah, I guess you can kind of, I see what you mean by that, especially if you guys are competing for like your top 3 spots, having to grind and keep doing it over and over again. I feel like where I am kind of in the range of like being 5 to 15, I don't have to grind as much and I'm able to enjoy it more, but I can see where you're coming from, Swick. No end goal. Yes, you know, some endless games are fun too. Heck, like you could consider the Binding of Isaac to be pretty endless, because you just keep doing the runs over and over again, but the thing is, there's enough randomness in it that each run feels different. But when you're doing the same thing over and over again, it doesn't feel different, it just feels the same. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, this time let's find the checkpoint, but make sure I've got my finger on the damn bail button. Because really, checkpoint number 7 I should have been able to do in like 8 seconds, but because I didn't have my finger on the bail button and I wasn't sprinting, I kind of screwed it up. But might end up doing a second run just so I can improve that, because I know that's an easy improvement for me. And at least I'm getting the daily done a little bit earlier today, at least for me. Alright, I should probably go over the top there, but that's fine. Alright, where are you? You sense you're close. Oh, it's up over there. I don't even know how to get there. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's do that a little bit faster. I don't think I've ever gone this way. Kind of cool. So one thing that I really like about the dailies is that they often take you down routes that you might not even be aware exist. Considering how long I've been playing this game already, like not knowing about this route here is kind of cool. Although that's not cool. Slow down, drop in. Not doable. Maybe with a different bike. Top 30? Please give me top 30. 16th? How the hell did I make 16th? That didn't feel like a good run at all. Well, 154? I can easily do 150. Which wouldn't even bring me up that high, but... yeah, new checkpoints are really good. I really enjoy the new checkpoints. So where are you sitting at for today? Ah, you're number 1. It looks like hypersensitivity is playing more frequently. So Missed a big chunk of the start of the season, but now he's playing every day, it seems like. I don't think Fashi's very pleased with hypersensitivity playing because sometimes he's getting in between you and himself, and it's kind of making that gap larger for him, but you had 800 crashes in your second run? Man, I would lose my mind. I think the most crashes I've had in a run was 475, and I think that took me. I think it took me close to an hour with the 475 crashes. So I'm like, so did 800 crashes take you like an hour and a half or 2 hours to get done? Yeah, the hyper grind it's not, for me, it's not enjoyable. I'm pleased with 16th. I think I'm going to do one more run. I'm probably going to do it off camera or off stream. Just because I know I can improve a few sections. But yeah, once I post a second time, I think I'm done with the daily for today. Yeah, it's still really grindy because all you're doing is trying over and over again and praying that you hit it. Which, as I mentioned before, for me it's not pleasurable. I don't enjoy it, but hey, you know what? If you're able to handle it and not lose your mind, all the power to you. For me, it's painful. It's very, very painful to do that. Like even 98 crashes here was unenjoyable. But anyway, I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to take it offline. I'm going to attempt one more run. Hopefully, how many seconds do I need? I'm at 54. If I can cut off 12 seconds, I can make the top 10. So I'm going to try to cut off 12 seconds, get that top 10, and then I'll be happy for the day. Yes, I definitely, no, I 100% agree with you, Swick. I definitely enjoy the exploration and finding the shortcuts. Those are super fun. Finding them is fun, but if you have to attempt, like I said, 100 times or more times just to hit that thing that you discovered, it feels less good. Anyway, thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you very much to everybody else who's still watching or lurking or watching this as a replay later in the day. I appreciate you guys giving me some views, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys around. Take care. Have a great day or evening wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye.